Personal information, graphic pictures, and genuinely scary threats. A Dauphin County woman says scammers pulled out all the stops trying to get her to pay thousands of dollars.
Well, she didn't fall for it, and she wants to make sure you do not fall for it either. So she shared her story with ABC 27 senior investigator Kendra Nichols.
Imagine getting a message like this.
You got fees to pay. We know exactly where you stay. Do not play with us, or we're going to have to look for you and your family and kill all of you.
It happened to Heather Oglesby.
I knew that it was a scam, but it still scared me a lot, yeah.
Heather says it all started with a text that said, hey. She didn't respond because she didn't recognize the number.
Right after that, there was the phone call from the same number. And I thought because of the fact that they just texted me, like maybe I do know this person.
She says she answered but couldn't understand what the man was saying.
And I just said that he had the wrong number and I hung up the phone.
Heather says the man tried to call back several times, but she didn't pick up. And that's when she started getting the text messages from the same number.
First, it was like my personal information. It was every address that I've ever had. There was information about my children. There was information about phone numbers, email address, my parents, my sister, my brother, my mother-in-law. I mean, everyone was listed in this text.
Then came the demand.
And it basically told me that I needed to give them $3,500 for wronging someone in their family or something.
And then Heather says it got scary.
And then there's pictures of men with guns, machine guns. There's men with guns with masks on. And then the last one, which was probably the most horrific one, is the decapitated heads.
She called police.
They called me back and just basically were like, yeah, unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do. It's probably a spoof number, and just block the number.
Heather blocked that number, and she says she has not been contacted since. As for those family photos, she said the scammers must have gotten those off of social media. As for all that personal information, she said you can find that when you do a search on the web. Police tell her because she did not give them any money, they cannot investigate. But she did also decide to contact the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office. With the ABC 27 investigators, I'm Kendra Nichols.